Hey, what is going on, guys? VideoJames, and firstly, welcome back to my room. It's been forever since we've been in here. And today I'm going to be doing another review, and I'm actually going to be reviewing one of Nintendo's newest games that came out, I think, came out the 10th? So I'm actually a few days behind on recording this. Is Kirby Planet Robobot. I'll move the case closer. Now, this is actually, when I got this, I didn't think it was going to be that good because I thought it would be fairly short, which it exceeded my expectations, but it is actually a really fun game. And it doesn't try and reinvent the Kirby factor, it doesn't try and respin the wheel that Kirby's always run on, and that is okay because otherwise this game would suck every ounce of suckiness in the sea. So, without further ado, I think I should probably talk about the gameplay. So, as in all Kirby games, it's basically a 2D platformer, and you basically just get all of Kirby's abilities, plus a few new ones, including the Doctor and Poison ability, along with, I think another one was, I forget, ESP is another one you can get. Except now they have the added factor of the Robobot armor. Now what happens when you do that is you basically get a giant suit of armor that can basically do everything Kirby can do. Because once Kirby hops into that armor, any enemy that has a power that you can absorb normally with Kirby, you go up to with the Robobot armor, it absorbs the power as well. So the Robobot armor was just probably the coolest thing in this game. It was just the best factor. Now, there are a few ways you can play the game. There's the single-player campaign, always. There's the dual-player modes, the Teen Kirby Clash, where I think you basically get extra sort of medieval quest-themed levels. And there's a Kirby 3D Rumble, which lets you battle enemies in full 3D, and I think you actually get to fight your friends in that one. Yeah, you get to actually fight your friends in that one. And the gameplay for Kirby Robobot was just amazing. Like, I was extremely impressed. It's better than Donkey Kong Country Return actually was, and that's saying a lot because Donkey Kong Country Return was, for a Donkey Kong game on 3DS, fairly decent. So, the gameplay for Kirby Planet Robobot is awesome, and the new features that they put in just exceeded every expectation I had. And they didn't try and get rid of any Kirby level type, they didn't try to invent new Kirby level types, and I'm glad they didn't, because if they did, then Kirby Robobot would be a completely different game, and I would have returned it like the day after I got it. Now, there are a few drawbacks to the game. Now, there's 6 worlds you can go to. I think the last Kirby game had 7 worlds you were able to go to. But this one only has 6, so it is kinda short. I finished the game in about 2 days, because I got it around noon on one day, and then I finished it noon the next day. But for the levels being, or for there not being that many worlds, there are a lot of levels. I think there's at least 7 in each world, including the bonus level and the boss level, so there's not really a shortness to Kirby Planet Robobot. It can take you a while if you're, how do I say? It can take you a while if you don't really do well at platformers, because you kind of have to have fast reaction times to the enemies, fast reaction times to the surroundings. You kind of have to be able to react to the platforms. And in my opinion, even though there weren't that many worlds, the levels did take a fairly decent amount of time. Like, for me, it took about 15 minutes a level when I wasn't trying to speedrun. And that is probably the best, because it's not an RPG, so you don't expect it to be, like, extremely long, but it's not like a game that really doesn't have any specific storyline to where you expect it to just be unlock a few stuff and you've pretty much completed the entire game. Now, there are a few extras to Kirby Planet Robobot, which is, one of them is the medals, which, if you're going around the Kirby levels, you'll see little sticker things that look like medals, there's a lot of those you can pick up, and those are an extra added feature to the Kirby games that basically just add a little extra want to play to them. You want to see what medals there are, what you can get. And I have to say, the boss fights in the last Kirby game, I was really unimpressed because they were extremely easy. But the new boss fights are actually a little bit more difficult the first time around. You actually have some rough times. I know I died during at least 3 boss fights, and in the last boss fight, I definitely died twice against every stage. So they're not easy by a long shot in the bosses near the final stages. But the levels are inventive, the bosses are not one-hit KO like they were in the last game, and the new powers, along with the Robobot armor, are just amazing. So, for a rating for this, I would probably give it 5 Kirby stars out of 5, because it's just the best Kirby game I've ever played. I don't really think anything can top this. And I think there's also an extra feature where there's an extra Kirby game in it, to where you can actually go back to an extremely old Kirby game, like a Game Boy version. So, I think that's also in the game, but anyway, for a rating, I would say 5 Kirbys out of 5, would play again. In fact, I think I am playing it right now on my DS, but I have it paused. So, if any of you guys want to get this, I would extremely recommend getting this. It's only 40 bucks. It's actually amazing for a Kirby game, and in my opinion, it's one of my new favorite games, because, like I said, I'm playing it right now, and I really am not going to want to get rid of this, just because the game is so cool and amazing and cute all at the same time, and they just wrap it up into a little Kirby ball to where you don't want to get rid of the game, and you don't really want to stop playing it. So, that would be my review for Kirby Planet Robobot. I would definitely recommend this to some of you guys, and if you guys want to get it, I would definitely say get it. But anyway, I hope you guys liked this review, and if you guys did like this video, leave a like or comment down below, and I will see you guys later in the next video. Which will probably be, if it's a review, which I think I am going to do a review, I'm probably either going to be reviewing Transformers, or probably Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles original 1999 version. So if you guys want me to review one of those, which one you guys want me to review, leave down in the comments, and I'll look down there later to see which one I review before I record the next one. But anyway, if you guys liked this video, leave a like or comment down below, and I will see you guys later.